Tonight on Canal 7 News, an exclusive interview with mix engineer Juan Covas, Tom Parsonberry, Ronald Van Bagel. Wherever there's news, Ronald and Tom are there to cover it. Canal 7 News. Muy caliente.
Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Ronald Bagel reporting from Canal 7 News. Today we're going to be going over the distribution of music evolution. Out in the field, we have a live interview from my personal friend, Tom Parsonberry. Tom, take it away.
Thanks, Ronald. I'm here with Juan Covas, an instructor here at Full Sail. And the first things first that I'd like to ask you is, can you tell me a little about yourself?
Hi. Well, I have over 40 years of experience in this business. So I've been through a lot of the recording process from the old technology to the new technology. Even I got 7 Grammy nominations. I got a winning Grammy with Mark Anthony. I even work in a studio that we had a pressing plant and a stamping room. So I've seen the whole process of the evolution of the album, music, recording to what's today.
That's incredible. So you have seen this change and progress throughout the ages, and you've seen all the different mediums. What would you say were some of the bigger leaps forward?
Well, one thing that I've been feeling still is that the transition from when we were on an acetate album or on a 45 to the transition to 8 tracks. That is a format that in the 60s and 70s was a big issue for the cars, actually 8-track systems. Then the cassette got introduced in the 70s, 76, 77, and just the transition from that media to the cassette world was a big thing because obviously the copyright has to be revised because now everybody had the opportunity to record everything around.
What can you tell me specifically more about, when you go way back in time, more about the phonograph cylinder?
Obviously, Edison invented in the 1877s, in that era. Obviously, was a cylinder with a metal, with technically speaking, was tin foil kind of things. So obviously, Edison understood that was a better media, the wax, than actually the metal one, and they started converting into using wax cylinders.
So then when it did move to records and things like that, and then it evolved into the vinyl coating on the records, which didn't happen for a while.
Made of acetates, obviously, we have the wire recorders. So, I mean, it's a transition of how things went until it got accepted. Actually, German companies built the cassettes, and they were introduced in the States as Norelco. So, I mean, it's a lot of history involved in what today we got on a CD.
So you had said that things had changed a lot with the cassette tape because they had to worry about people recording, and now we have the ability to record anywhere with like cell phones and things like that, and it turns it into an MP3 format. Exactly. So that's
going to the MP3 format, then it comes to the sound quality. It's a total different sound quality to the album. So that's still a lot of people saying that the analog is better than the digital. I mean, it's going to be a fight for how long, we don't know. Something that is more of attitude, and it's a sound. Both sounds great at their levels, you know.
So when things did move to MP3s, the industry completely has changed, not just in the terms of sound quality and recording, but also just the way we consume music, the way it's purchased and the way it's distributed.
Obviously, the distribution is more wide now, theoretically, because obviously it's open to the public. Now you can download it, you can buy it anywhere. It's up to you to sit down in a computer and search.
Yeah, now there's streaming services like Spotify and whatnot. You charge it's a monthly rate, exactly. And you can consume as much music as you can in that month for that price. How would the artists get revenue from that?
Now you still have to do a production with 8, 9, 10 songs, and my understanding. And when you put it on the streaming service, what's happening? They download one. So only one composer theoretically get paid. I think it's making less money now than before, when everything was, you had to have a whole album, and by that reason everybody got paid. Not on the record sales, was per song. Where do they make their money? Obviously, doing shows. So they have to create
Touring and things like that, yeah.
Kind of things. And they still believe, since the 70s I've been working on it, I still believe that the music or the albums or a 45 or whatever you want to call it is more a promotional thing to have handy. Where's the artist? Right here. I've seen it that way even when I work in the pressing plant thing, to see how they work around the clock to submit 1 million copies of LPs to get I mean, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Around the clock working to make things happen. Now it's all computers.
All right, thank you, Juan Covas, and thank you very much for meeting with us. Back to you, Ronald.
Hey, you're up. Let's go. You're on. Hey. What do you know what I mean? I'm on? Yes.
Oh. Hey guys. Thank you for watching Canal 7 News. Have a good day. This is your news anchor, Ronald Bagel, and then for Tom Horsenberries.
Canal 7 News.
What's your opinion on the evolution of music distribution?
Yahoo!
Very insightful.
Muy caliente.